Hey, welcome everyone. Tom here from Park Avenue Trading, your chief dealer keeping you sane in insane markets. It is Tuesday, March 11, 2025, 10:36 in the morning. Extremely late for the party, but we still got some interesting points to look at. Dollar yen rallying up to 148.11. There was resistance at 148.20. It held. Marketplace kind of reversed. So right now what we're looking at, there is short-term resistance. Let me go to a lower time frame. Let's go to an hourly time frame. Short-term resistance at 147. 147.72. So I don't want to leave you holding. Let's go 147.77. That's close enough. With this breakdown below this 147.42, we're basically tracking back down to the lower end of the range. That all the crosses are going to follow with that, which is of course going to be sterling yen and euro yen. But I'll get to those points in a moment. So dollar yen really on that big rally. Don't believe the hype. It's still in a bearish tone. I still think that we're tracking down towards that 145 level, but there's going to be a lot of wood to chop. There's a lot of interesting things happening. We have the Ukrainian news. We have to really pay attention to what's happening in the Ukraine, and that's flowing over into the currency markets, creating a very, very unstable environment. If we could get above 147.77, market could probably attempt to attack the 148.20 level, which is going to meet monster resistance for the short term. So let's get on over to good old sterling dollar, which really there's nothing happening. And sterling dollar has basically been the same. Here's my sterling dollar chart right here. Sterling dollar, same exact points. 128.20 is a support, 130.02 is a resistance. I don't think that sterling is going to do much. I think it's basically going to stay within these levels right here, within these ranges for the time being. It's all going to be all dollar yen. Now, if dollar yen could somehow muster up enough steam, perhaps sterling could consolidate a little bit lower. But right now, cable's really, there's nothing really happening in cable. I just know that if we break this 128.14 level, we're heading back down towards the 127. So right now, those are resistance points for cable, 130, and the support's 128.20. We're sitting kind of right in the middle at 129.23. It's all going to depend on what happens with dollar yen. Since the dollar yen, is below its resistance level, it can probably track down quietly to maybe 147 the figure. So if you got short up above, watch that 147 the figure level. Let's head on over to good old sterling yen. Good old sterling yen. Nice movement up. Banged right into resistance at 191.59. Yesterday you couldn't find a buyer in sight. Really, it was just constantly tracking down. Way to make the low at 188. I got 180. Yeah, I went down to 188.80. I got to change my chart. I had 188, 189.20ish before last night's session. So 188. So 190. That 190 level is coming back into play right now. It needs to hold above. Wow, damn. We got short-term resistance at 191.10 coming in. 191.12, close enough. 191.12. If the market breaks this 190.46, we could possibly track down to the 189.35. I'm really late to this party, so I'm a little bit off balance, but there's some solid resistance going to be at that 191.12. It's going to be defending that 191, what do we get up to, 46 or so? 191.59 level. There'll be some resistance there. If we could somehow get through this and hold above this level, then we're going back up to the 192.27. I really don't see that happening. I don't think dollar yen is going to out of nowhere just turn around and get bid. Remember, we got the Japanese government bonds in play. We got a 450 point drop in the S&P. So rates are playing havoc in the marketplace, and rates don't they don't just change direction overnight. They just don't. So really what Trump is pushing for is a rate cut because of the stock market. And the overall tariff effect is still in the marketplace. Although you're going to see within a month or so, that's just going to dissolve. You know, it's ephemeral in nature. It's going to dissolve, and the marketplace is going to just already discounted that. And I think dollar yen is still bearish and heading lower. But let's go on to euro yen. Euro yen right now. Ooh, wow. All right. Sorry. Well, resistance is going to be now 161, 161.50. 161.50. Resistance moves. All right, I'll go down to like 47. Close enough. That's where the new resistance level is going to be. Right now, as it stands, to show any type of strength, it needs to get up over, I don't know, 161.11, something like that. That's a level it has to get back over to try to test that resistance level. It's tracking down right now. I think we're on target for 160 to figure. Again, all depends on dollar yen, but it looks like it's offered. I would have gave a sales signal up here for sure, but again, late to the party, and I apologize for that because I've been working on another trader's crypto currency account and giving technical analysis there. But besides the fact, that's what we got going on right now. Remember, always, please like and subscribe to the video. Don't forget to head on over to Park Avenue Trading and get yourself. And remember, always, always enjoy the party, but dance near the door. Cheers.